In this problem, 4.5 CYU-1, we're supposed to differentiate this f of x function. Now, when you're working on MyMathLab, it's broken this up into a lot of steps, and I want to actually break it up into as many steps as if I was doing it. Maybe I'll have to find a way to rewrite this problem next time. I just like to kind of use the chain rule without trying too hard. I just kind of do it instead of writing out the rules. I find that's more complicated. But one of the first things I might do is I might rewrite this and say that this is 2 times the natural log of x to the 4th plus 5 written to the negative 1 power. The reason I do this is so I can use the chain rule and not the quotient rule. If you wanted, though, you could use the quotient rule here, and it might be easier for you because you're not having to use the chain rule multiple times. So now let's take the derivative. So the derivative says, if we're doing the chain rule, we take the derivative of the outside first. Okay. So when I look at this, the first thing I do is I kind of say, okay, well, where would I draw in a box? I draw the box right here. So in other words, this is like 2 box to the power of negative 1 is when I'm trying to take the derivative of the outside. So when I take that derivative, I bring down the power of negative 1, so I'm going to have negative 2. Okay. Keep the box the same, and now drop your power by 1, so it's going to go to negative 2. Okay. And what goes inside the box? Well, it'd be natural log of x to the 4th plus 5 still, because what's inside the box doesn't change. Times, now we need to do the derivative of what's inside the box. Okay, so I look inside the box. So when I look inside the box, I have this natural log of x to the 4th plus 5. Okay. And now I need to take the derivative of that. But that looks like I need to do the chain rule again. Specifically, I need to put a box around everything inside the natural log. So now it's like we're doing natural log of a box. Okay. So this was kind of our step 1. This is our chain rule step 2. Okay. So the derivative of a natural log is you do 1 over whatever's inside the box. In this case, x to the 4th plus 5. Times, now we're going to take the derivative of what's inside the box. So what's inside this box? X to the 4th plus 5, that derivative would be 4x cubed. Okay, so again, we did the chain rule twice. So this is the derivative of the outside of the red box. And this is the derivative of the inside of the red box. But it's also the derivative of the outside of the green box. And this is the derivative of the inside of the green box. If that makes sense. Or you just kind of keep doing it as I go through. I look at it and I say, okay, I do the derivative of the outside. Now I take the derivative of this inside, and I realize I use the chain rule again. And then when I get here, I realize, okay, now I still need to take the derivative of that. So it's always derivative of the outside times derivative of the inside. And we can simplify, so negative 2 times 4 is going to be negative 8. We have this 4x cubed. Oh, just x cubed now. And this is all over. We have the natural log of x to the 4th plus 5 squared. And we also have on the bottom x to the 4th plus 5. Or, looking at MyMathLab, it looks like they wrote it 8x cubed over x to the 4th plus 5 times the natural log of x to the 4th plus 5 squared. It doesn't really matter which way you write it. Hopefully MyMathLab would accept it either way. Oh, sorry. To the negative 2.